You're watching Fox 29. This is Good Day Philadelphia.
Before we get started, Run Around Sue, a little later on in the program, will be at Linvilla Orchards this morning. We're going to be talking about a preview of all the fall fun that they have in Pumpkinland. It all gets started this weekend, so it's going to be fun, fall fun, even though it's not fall yet. In fact, we are entering the last week of summer.
Okay, Sue Serio has turned into a pumpkin. It's not even midnight, but she's around so many, she's turned into one.
Such variety.
I love it.
Well, you know, Halloween's not that far away. I'll be a witch. Oh, well, no, that's always. Anyway, we are live at Linvilla Orchard. It's hard to believe that Pumpkinland is already up and running, but we only have one more week left of summer, as we told you. And Farmer Norm is here. I can't believe how many pumpkins you have.
Yeah, the pumpkin crop is really early with this hot summer.
It was good for the pumpkins.
It was great for the pumpkins. There was almost no rain, so there's very little disease. They look really hard, and the color is fantastic.
They do look great. And of course, we have all the traditional stuff that the kids love to see. All of your fairy tale characters. We've got the biggest what's it called? The biggest scarecrow you ever saw. It just means fall to me when I see all this.
Fall's here. The forecast is going our way. It's going to be in the 50s the next few nights and 70s in the day, so we're really excited to get the people out for their hayride.
So that's the traditional, but there's something new at Linvilla. Over to the left there, Tommy. Look at this huge greenhouse that's almost completed. How big is that thing?
We've been working all summer. It's 15,000 square foot. It's going to give us more business in the winter, so you can come in there and
nice
get
and heated in there.
Going to be heated all winter long. We're going to have birthday parties now in November.
Nice.
There's going to be plenty of decorations and wreaths and roping and poinsettias for Christmas time, and we'll have a big, grand, spectacular opening in the spring.
All right, let's walk down to what's fun and fun to eat, of course, in the fall. Now, we still have peaches, right, left over from summer.
Yeah, one more week of peaches.
Okay, you can still come and pick your own.
Yes, we can.
Okay.
Apples is really exciting this year. It's a really big apple crop, and with the cold nights, the colors will be great.
All right, this is, you tell me, a new variety of apple. How gorgeous is that? What's it called?
Honeycrisp. It's been around for about 10 years, but it's been in real short supply because it is the best tasting apple. It tastes like apple cider in an apple.
And what else do we have with apples in it? Like that looks like apple pie.
We always have our apple pie. We have our fresh apple cider, apple butter. We always have the candy apples. Are real popular with the kids, and there's apples is the time of year for September, October.
All right, now, I had a question for you earlier, and I want you to pass this along to our viewers because this is a hardy mum. Do you see this right here? I love the mums. They're gorgeous. It says fall to me. I buy the mums. I can never make them last till the next year. They are supposed to come back year after year, right?
It's important that you buy them from a reputable nursery. I mean, we only sell hardy mums here that'll...
Hardy mums.
You know, some mums will not survive in this region. The bigger problem is people put them on their porch and let them dry out, or they let them sit into the frosty weather, and the roots are sensitive to cold temperatures. Oh. So if you can plant them around your house, it's the best thing.
As soon as you get them. Okay, and then you have to trim them in the summertime.
If you want them nice and full in the next fall, once they start getting a little leggy, you want to cut them right to this height.
Don't want a leggy mum.
And then it'll branch out again, then it'll grow again, then cut it right back. And then around the end of August, it'll start budding up, and it'll be beautiful for your landscape.
We have a mum that lasts. This would be very exciting for me, because it's very sad when a mum dies.
There's a pun in it.
You want to try this? Now, can you do this for me? We've got the apple core, okay, right here. And I want to try this new variety of apple. It's called
Honeycrisp.
Honeycrisp.
And it's like cider in an apple.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so all kinds of varieties. This is, of course, one of about a bazillion that you sell here, right?
Yeah, we sell 35 different varieties of apples, and this is probably our most sought after variety. And we have a huge crop this year, and we'll have good supply all through at least early October.
All right, so autumn is officially just a week away, but it's already starting here at Linvilla, and you have a big art and music festival this weekend.
This weekend, yep, the Arts and Crafts Festival always brings a big crowd and gives you a chance to start some early Christmas shopping.
And you know, guys, they love me because the forecast is so good for this weekend. So we will have much more fun and much more good advice for you about pumpkin picking, how to pick the right pumpkin here at Linvilla. It's all coming up.
All right, thank you, Sue.
Thank you, Sue. I love pumpkin pie. My mom made the best pumpkin pie. My favorite pie is pumpkin pie.
I bet it is.
Let's get to Sue. Bring me a pie.
Well, this Yeah, well, this is what I usually do with a pumpkin because I don't cook, but yeah, just putting the finishing touches like I really did that. That's what we do with a pumpkin when you're me. But when you come to Linvilla, you can do a whole lot more with pumpkins. But I got to tell you, Farmer Norm, anything that's not an orange pumpkin, I'm kind of scared of because you've got so many varieties here. They're kind of scary.
Well, before those decorative pumpkins were so important, pumpkins were grown to be eaten.
Really?
And there's so many different varieties. I mean, this is spaghetti squash.
So pumpkins are in the squash family.
Yep, all pumpkins are squash, and they've just been genetically hybrided to look good, to have
and look
orange
different
color.
ways. Because look, we got these green, we got this lumpy one. What's going on with this lumpy one here?
Yeah, this is an old heirloom variety, a French variety, and it hadn't been around in years, but it's so high in sugar, the sugar comes through the skin, and that's the look you have there.
That's what's making it bumpy?
But it's been renamed the peanut pumpkin, so people could use it as a decorative nature. But it's great for cooking, and it's really sweet.
So if I make a pie out of that, it's going to be really good.
That would be the best flavor-wise. Texture-wise, they say to use this one. It's called the Winter Luxury.
Luxury.
And it's just for consistency, it'll be a real smooth pumpkin.
Okay, and this is actually a squash too?
Yep, this is Hubbard. You can either make a pie out of it, or you can cut it in half, just like the acorn squash. Fill the cavity with butter and brown sugar. And just put tin foil on it and bake it in the oven for like 45 minutes.
Oh, this is what we love about autumn, all these comfort foods, right?
Oh, and they're great. You just eat it right out of the shell. You can these are a good size where you can give a half to each person at the table.
Okay, now how about these? These are very multicolored down here. What's that?
Yep, this is a Cinderella pumpkin. It's also edible.
We can make a coach out of this, and then
people do it for the coach. Yep, and there's a lot of other varieties. The gray one's called Jarondelle.
Wow.
The white one's real popular, but again, it's just for decorative purposes.
That's not good for eating.
You could make a pie, but it'd be very stringy.
All right, so if you don't remember any of that, everybody here at Linvilla knows all about these pumpkins, and they will help you out. But of course, if you don't want to bother with cooking a pumpkin, just get some apple cider donuts, right?
If you don't find the squash flavorful enough, always go back to the sugar and cider.
They were just baked, and we are inhaling that right now.
Beautiful.
Okay, so your hours are going to get a little bit longer now in a couple weeks, right? You're going to be open till 8?
Right now, we're open till 6. Starting next weekend, we'll be open till 8. And then hay rides every day starting tomorrow.
That says autumn to me, a hayride at Linvilla.
Very enjoyable family experience. The whole family joins
together. Thank you, Farmer Norm. All right, Linvilla Orchards, it's autumn, almost. It might as well be because it's pumpkin time.
Sue, if you don't bring those donuts back, I'm going to key your car. Do you hear me?
If they make them back, because they really smell good.
Oh, it's so good. Thank you.
Spice.
Chanel only went on one hayride in her life because she got hay fever and started sneezing.
I was allergic to